Our series, A More Perfect Union, aims to show that what unites us as Americans is far greater than what divides us. Nearly 1 year after Hurricane Harvey devastated Houston, Texas, Bianca's hometown, many people are still unable to return to their homes. A small group of military veterans and several dedicated volunteers are helping to rebuild the fourth largest city in this country, one home at a time. Reid went to Houston to meet them.
For Courtney COLLUM, the opportunity to help displaced Houston residents return home has helped her turn her own life around.
Everything I felt that I was doing in life wasn't working out.
After 4 years in the Coast Guard and suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, COLLUM found Team RUBICON, a disaster response organization made up of military veterans and volunteers helping to rebuild Houston.
And I figured if I'm miserable, I might as well go help other people. But by helping other people, it pulled me out of that.
Right here is our kitchen.
The house Courtney is refurbishing belongs to the POSTEL family, who had to be evacuated by boat when the storm hit.
All of a sudden, my daughter comes running up to us and she says, "Mom, the bedrooms are flooding."
With almost 2 feet of water inside the home, a terrorizing fear set in.
Did you think it was a lost cause, this house, at some point?
At some point, yes, I did. I did. I really did thought after the 19 years that we've lived here, never once have we been flooded. And when the water came in, there was no stopping it.
Living outside the floodplain, the Postels had no flood insurance and lacked the funds to rebuild on their own. Help from Team RUBICON was a dream come true.
So now when you come here, you see this team of volunteers from Team RUBICON. How does that make you feel?
I see my angels.
Your angels.
I see my angels. They are my angels. They've come and they've helped our family when we thought that there was no prayer, no answer. Team RUBICON came in.
For Courtney, this was the payoff.
I never had so many people tell me how proud they were of me, and it is amazing.
From the air, Houston today looks dry and livable, but nearly a year after Harvey struck, thousands of residents are still waiting to return home. Team RUBICON saw that as an opportunity.
I didn't see as much of a response as I had wanted to see.
Former U.S. Marine Elliot Rios says he felt compelled to act after the relief agencies and thousands of volunteers left Houston in the months after the storm.
We are feeling the need for a group, a community of individuals that would have never gotten the opportunity to go back into their home.
CALCAGNO, a former Army pilot, flew Black Hawk helicopters during 2 tours in Iraq before finding Team RUBICON as a way to continue to serve.
Brian, what is the most satisfying part of working for Team RUBICON for you?
It doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter what your past is, you're here to help, and to be accepted into an organization like that and have that unconditional love is you know, it's very hard to find this day and age.
I'm so happy to be home.
For 67-year-old Barbara Herndon, who spent 20 years in this home before being forced to escape Harvey's rising tides,
Oh my goodness.
that unconditional love brought her back home on a recent steamy afternoon.
I had envisioned I was going to cry, but I'm not crying. Thank you, God. I'm not.
You don't want to cry?
No, I got enough water coming out of me.
Out of your pores.
Yeah, so I don't need to cry.
After moving Barbara in, Team RUBICON began work on another home the very next day. It's a cycle of veterans helping others and at the same time helping themselves.
Thank you for all the good work y'all did.
Reid, CBS News, Houston.
And that's why we say Houston proud. Great story.